Live only on TYSON, the Ring 6. Teofimo Lopez, the Brooklyn-born king of 140, looks to retain his world title as Shakur Stevenson steps up to become a 4-division world champion. Lopez versus Stevenson, January 31st. Click the link in the description to buy now.
This is Coogan Cassius for IFLTV. It's Friday morning. Delighted to be joined by Mr. Dave Allen. How are you, mate?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Yeah,
You look
good,
tired.
thank you. Yeah, busy, very busy. Yeah, I started training at like 5 in the morning now.
Right.
Because when I agreed to the fight in Nottingham, I was 21 stone, yeah. So I said, look, if I'm gonna train at 5 in the morning, I'm gonna weigh in, I've got a proper nutritionist now. And I said, look, and if I slip up with what I'm doing, I'm gonna stop boxing. And done it. But I'm fucking miserable though.
So you're up. You're up at 5 or you start training?
Yeah, I was up at 5. Yeah, I get to the gym. So yeah, I get to the gym some days 5, some days 6. With the days I go to Manchester a bit up, I'm up at 7. But so yeah, just a little bit of like it's getting harder. You know what I mean? And I need boxing less. So I had to see if I still wanted to do it, and I did. So yeah, knackered though. Because some days I come home, right, I go back to bed for an hour. Some days you come home, it's World War III with kids, so you don't get to go back to sleep. So, but it's good though.
Do you know who you're fighting on the 23rd?
Yeah, I think I'm fighting Kareem Berrajem. He's won 12, lost 10. I've only watched. There's not much of him to watch. He looks tough and awkward, but do you know what? Yeah, it's an easier one. But you know what? I can't I'm getting paid more to boxing than I got paid to box numerous world title challenges. So I can't complain. So for me, that's a big win for me. Inside, yeah, I'm like, yeah. Go on. I'm over the moon. I think, yeah, finally. So I'm buzzing really. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm still happy to still be boxing. I still want to box. So feel all right.
Are you getting more for this fight than you did for Luis Ortiz?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Fucking lot more. Double.
Fair play.
Yeah. So a little bit inside, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking buzzing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm finally getting. I boxed loads of them for fuck all. I'm getting paid more than I got for Dylan White, more than Luis Ortiz, more than all these title fights I had, and I'm fucking over the moon. Yeah. So I've stuck around a long time, and I know I annoy a lot of people because I'm not the best trainer, and I'm this and that, but stuck around a long time, and I'm finally getting back what I wanted now. So I think Eddie don't begrudge it me because he knows I've had to do the hard way a lot of the times as well. But yeah, still here, still going.
Fair play. Fair play. Right. Well, I suppose the reason why everyone's kind of pestering you more so this week is because your former friend in ARSLANBEK MAKHMUDOV is going to be Tyson Fury's first fight of his comeback. So,
Yeah.
I mean, his name was mentioned a while ago. I mean, he's been linked. It's not like a complete surprise.
No.
He was being linked for a few weeks or months prior to this. But yeah, good fight for Fury or not?
Yeah, I think so. I like Makhmudov though. You know, nice fella, like proper big cuddly giant, really. But a good fighter though. Do you know, like I'm a good fighter, good solid fighter. You know, and he was too good for me to be honest. So you know, does that mean that he's going to beat Tyson Fury? I'm not so sure. But after a full be a 16-month layoff, it's not a gimme. It's a good fight, I think. And a lot of people say, "Oh well, you can't go from Dave Allen to Tyson Fury," but that layoff at that age, yeah, it's not a gimme, and he can punch. Definitely can punch Makhmudov. So it's a dangerous one.
Yeah, I think if Fury had been active over the last, how long now? They would have been, I think, 16 months.
16-month it will be by the
16
time.
months. Then,
Yeah.
if he'd been active, then Makhmudov may or may have not been in that picture. But he has been out for a while, and
Yeah.
Makhmudov is coming off a stunning win off himself. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it kind of does make sense. But is it a potential banana skin for Fury?
I think it makes sense because Madov is scary looking. You know, he's known in the UK now, and he is a good fighter. You know, a lot of people say, "Well, he couldn't stop Dave Allen," but I think when I'm fitting in the mood, I take some shifted off anybody over 12 rounds. You know what I mean? Like I always say, I'm not a world class heavyweight, but it'll take a really good one to get me out of there when I'm fit. So I thought Makhmudov. I watched the fight back. I thought Makhmudov boxed well, but like you said, there is a fair few levels between me and Tyson. So. But he can certainly punch, though. He can definitely punch. So there's always dangers. Tyson at his best, I would fancy to beat Makhmudov in a similar fashion, more of a Vianello than a Caballero. But I think Tyson wins. But it wouldn't be the biggest shock in the world if Makhmudov hit him and he went over at 37 years of age. But Tyson has to be a big favourite, yeah.
Mm. Well, it's good that obviously we're gonna, regardless of who Tyson was fighting, we're gonna see the return finally of Fury after that absence from the ring. So I suppose that's the main thing.
Well, I think we knew he'd be back. You know, I think we knew he'd be back. It was just a case of when and who against. And I was told it was going to be Madov a long ages ago. You know, that was the talk. So I'm happy for ARSLANBEK. He's a nice fella. He's a good guy, and hopefully he gets paid well, and hopefully he puts up a fight. You know, because it makes me look better. So yeah, so hopefully he puts up a good fight anyway.
It's on April the 11th. That's on Netflix as well. Bit of a, I suppose that was a surprise from that it's being shown on Netflix.
Yeah, what's the where is it? Where's it at? I didn't see that.
They've not said where. It's in the UK, but we don't know whether it's up north, down
I
south.
don't. It's not selling the stadium, is it? I don't think.
It's still Fury. I mean,
It's MEN. It's MEN or the co-op. It's not.
I should imagine it's going to be if it's going to be up that way, it'd be in Manchester.
Yeah.
One of those places down south. I don't know if that's being considered or not. So we'll see. What have you made of this TKV and Johnny Fisher fighting now? Doesn't look like it's happening.
Well, I was speaking to someone last month at a show, and I think it's going to be Riatpo. I was told it was going to be Riatpo then.
Saw that.
Last month.
Rumors about
Fisher the Johnny Fisher thing's relatively new. TKV Fisher. Again, you met TKV a big favourite, but Johnny Fisher's another one that can punch, you know, and I think I'm underestimated. As I always say, like I do like to play myself down. And I do know my limitations, but I can fight a bit. I definitely can fight a bit. And, you know, Johnny Fisher was a run. Obviously, I was a bit all wrong for him. So I think, you know, the Monaco performance was poor from him. But he can certainly punch. And the TKV fight wouldn't have been a foregone conclusion. But Riatpo TKV is a much better fight. And it's one where TKV goes from a heavy favourite against Fisher now to a pretty big underdog against Riatpo. So it's a good fight. I like TKV Fisher, so I could have boxed the winner. But Riatpo's different kettle of fish. I think he's pretty big and dangerous. So it's interesting.
I did speak to Ben Shalom last night. Did ask him about why that fight did happen between TKV or is not happening rather between TKV and Fisher. Yeah. Not really giving much away and didn't really comment on, but obviously they've got a show, I think, March the 7th at the Royal Albert Hall, which we expect that to be the fight. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame for Johnny, but look, the amount of times I've been meant to have boxed him or him and it's not happened, it's fell through. It's just part of the game, I'm afraid. But yeah, TKV Riatpo is a cracker. So if that happens, yeah, that'd be a good watch.
Well, come back to you, touch wood, everything goes well for you on February the 21st. And then I'm assuming not you're looking to the next date, but there'll be a date in the summer there that you'll be looking to get out.
Yeah, for me, I'm just waiting to see what Dalton Smith does. You know, I'd like, if Dalton goes back to Sheffield, I'd love to box on his undercard there. In another good fight, hopefully beat this French fella and you know, me, Dalton, hopefully Josh Padley wins at the weekend. We can all go to Sheffield and, you know, have a good night there. And this is my last year at it now. My last year at it, you know, Yeah, I don't really need boxing anymore. I've got so much stuff, I've got so much going on. I would like one performance before I finish, a good one. Do you know what I mean? I've had a few all right ones, and I know I can fight. I sparred champions and done well, but I just really, really just want one good performance, really. And that's it. So another year, another. I'd like to get 6 fights in the next 12 months before I'm 34, and yeah, I've got some exciting stuff happening at the minute. So I can't complain. Yeah, just hopefully get a big win this year and a good performance, and I can bow out and be happy with what I've done.
Okay. Who are you in the corner for tomorrow then?
Brad Casey and Leo Tang.
Okay.
Leo Tang just fighting all my previous opponents and stopping them quicker than me. So
He's facing the guy that you didn't stop. Yeah, what's his name?
I mean Buchetti. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Yoka stopped him in 4 rounds. The Tama did him in one. But he's tough, you know. He's tough and he's clever. He's small. He's agile and mobile. But Leo shouldn't really struggle with that so much. But he's a tough guy. So I actually was the one who I put his name forward and said, like, shouldn't be boxing him. I think he's a good opponent on a few rounds. So I hope he wins anyway. Otherwise, it'll be my fault. So, but he's a good kid, Leo. He's a nice kid in the world, and he's he's going to be part of that the next heavyweight batch. You know, not domestic level. He will go further, but he's going to be part of that next group. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't want to be a part of that next group. I was thinking the other day, I've been part of like 5 or 6 different British title pictures. I don't want to be in the next one. I don't want to be boxing kids half my age. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but he's good, Leo. Yeah, lovely lad, and he might stop a mean, even though I get grief for it. I hope he does. But it's a good fight for him, and Brad's on as well, and he's in a good fight as well, and it's a good card really. Josh Padley as well. I'm looking forward to it. And Ali Boutel, he's boxing Fran Hennessy on BBC. Yeah, and not many people know this, but I actually trained Ellie as amateur. We were to go for about 6 months. Training her. She's brilliant talent. So yeah, good.
Last couple, just quickly. Josh Kelly
Yeah,
against Zaliev.
I think Mirza Zaliev will walk straight through him. To be honest, I like Josh Kelly. I want Josh Kelly to win, but Mirza Zaliev is on another level completely, in my opinion. I think he'll just walk straight through him. That's
Well,
brutal honesty there.
that would be one.
Yeah.
That is.
But yeah, that Mirza Zaliev, oh god, it's scary. Him can fight like fucking all.
Have you have an eye on Shakur Stevenson and Lopez?
Oh, it's an amazing fight. I think like I was just saying, in about 20 years' time, we'll look back at that and they'll be two of the best of this generation. The winner of that's like pound for pound top 5. Has to be. I think Lopez wins. He's a little bit bigger naturally. But the whole card's good. The whole card's really, really good. It's a really good card. So I'll be watching all of it. Prince Patel's fighting in Bangkok. You've got one of my previous opponents. He's fighting. He's 11-29. Andrea Pesce. Andrea Pesce in English is actually Andrew Fish. So if Andrea Pesce, my previous opponent, was actually born in England, he'd be called Andrew Fish. And he's fighting Sergio Romano, who's 11-25, who's 44 now. And I was meant to box him 3 years ago in Sheffield. They fight in Valencia, even though they're both Italian. So that's this weekend's boxing preview for you right there. Because I go through the schedule, I go from my own YouTube channel, I'll just go through all interesting things that are happening all around the world. So a great weekend in England.
And in Bangkok, by the sounds of it as well.
Bangkok, Valencia, you got 2 journeymen in the 40s from Italy fighting in Valencia, and a box when I meant to box the other. How mad's that? Probably not that mad, really. But I saw it and I thought, no way, look at Andrew Fish fighting Sergio Romano in Valencia. How mad's that? Over 6 rounds as well.
Fucking hell, I weren't expecting this kind of ending to this interview, but
Yeah, mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boxing's just a fucking mad game.
No, I'm just surprised the way you know everything, that's all.
Never be surprised. Don't be surprised, never.
Dave Allen, much appreciate your time. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
No.
You've got a show coming up.
March 27th, yeah. Joe Hayden fights the Commonwealth silver title. He's flying him. Oh, flying. He'll be British champion in 18 months. Joe Howard, he fights Valentine's Day. He's got a fight left with Matchroom. So hopefully that'll come April, May time. He's flying. Got 6 on the show in March. Stevie Levy, we're just waiting for something, a big fight for her. We're over the moon. I'm over the moon. We've got all sorts going on. Buzzing.
Right. Dave Allen, much appreciate your time. I will see you tomorrow in Newcastle. I know you're in and out, but no doubt we'll bump into each other.
I'll say hello if I see you. Thank you very much.
Top man.
Cheers, mate.
Live only on TYSON, the Ring 6. Teofimo Lopez, the Brooklyn-born king of 140, looks to retain his world title as Shakur Stevenson steps up to become a 4-division world champion. Lopez versus Stevenson, January 31st. Click the link in the description to buy now.